Hey everybody, Scrap and Maureen here. Today I am here to do my layout share for the month of August. So this month, honestly, I have been working with a lot of my ScrapRoom kits, and I've been beyond excited about how much I've gotten done with each kit. So I'm going to show you in my layout share. So this was, I think it was a Bella Boulevard, I believe, collection, outdoors collection or camping collection, something like that. Or in the lake, maybe, something. I can't remember. Anyway, this is the first page I did with this collection. And here's the second page I did with that, focusing more on the fishing, right? So yeah, I think it was called Lake Life. I think that's what it was called. So there's that one. And then I got a third base page done. Of course, it's not embellished or anything yet, but I'll go through my stash and finish that one up. Then this collection I got from the ScrapRoom as well. It's a crafting collection. And honestly, I made a lot. I didn't have any of this collection in my stash. So this is all using the kits. This one too, I didn't have any of that collection in my stash. But yeah, so I got this page. It's not finished. It doesn't have, it's just a base page basically. It doesn't have a title or embellishments yet. But if I'm feeling it, I just go ahead and do what I'm doing, keep working. So I kind of pump them out as base pages, and then I go back and finish them off later. So that's two. This one, I thought this one kind of cute. It looked like stage curtains almost. Anyway, so there's the third one. And here's the fourth one, and I just have to put new and room on there and then put my pictures in of my new craft room. So I got 4 pages from that, yeah, which I was really excited about. I really love this collection too. This one was, it is a ScrapRoom kit, but it's Simple Stories, a winter collection. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. But I also got fairly many out of here. And I think I'm going to go back and add some stamping on a couple of these because I think that would be really cute. But here's the first one of that one. And then the second one. And again, I got to add a little bit to it. I might do some stamping on that one too. And then this one is the third one that I got of this collection. But this was based on a sketch from the cherry on top, I believe. I did the little shapes, whatever they're called, hexagons, octagons, I don't know. Anyway, so I got 3 out of that kit. This kit was a Christmas Vicky Booten kit, I think. I got a couple more using them, but I'm not finished with them. But so here's the first one, and I'm not totally 100% sure I'm done with these ones quite yet either. I know I still had to stick some yarn up there. There's a second one. And then I must have been into the Vicky Booten, I guess, because then I made this one, which isn't finished, of course. But then I also did this one, another base page. And I made this one, not finished, but almost there. And this is the only one out of that bunch that I actually completely finished. So, except for the yarn or whatever. This was using a kit from the ScrapRoom. I think it was Fancy Pants, I think is what this one was. And to be honest, I don't really get a lot of Fancy Pants stuff, but I've been really liking the stuff that we've been getting in the collections. The papers I've been getting are really cool. Anyway, different. I like that. So there's this. This, I think, was a Bella Boulevard Fall, possibly. I'm pretty sure it was Bella Boulevard. And I got it was just the paper kit. I didn't get any embellishments. It was just a pattern paper kit, I believe. So you get 2 pieces, I think, from each collection. So I don't think that's bad, honestly, getting 2 base pages done using 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper and the rest from your stash. This was also from a kit, a ScrapRoom kit. Yeah, this must have been from the same one because I see this paper in the background. So yeah, so here's one that I got done, which I'm proud of myself for using a colored cardstock in the background because I tend to use white a lot. So there's that one. And then here's this one. And I really love that pattern. It's so cute. Also, I have to say, and I can't tell if this is from the same collection, but I think I used some of the same stickers, I guess. I don't really know, to be honest. It was also from the ScrapRoom because I fell in love with the blue in the fall collection. I thought that was so beautiful. So there's that one. So I got, I guess, 3 out of that. And this is a 49 in a market. And I have to say, I love the feel of their paper. It's a nice, thick cardstock. And I like it because this is already just the background. So it's really cool. Then you just add a couple pieces and make it, yeah, into a whole layout. This is also using one of the whole background pages. And there's that one. And this one, I have to be honest, it's not my favorite layout, but it is what it is. Maybe somebody else will love it. I was just using up, honestly, the scraps that I had left. This is just, what, 4.5 inches tall, and it goes all the way across. And then I had these 2 big pieces, and I decided to make them banners. And then I had already had an extra photo mats cut out from before, so I think I used up all those. I didn't really have a lot of scraps. This one, oh my gosh, I fell in love with this Bella Boulevard Halloween collection, and I got a lot out of this. I got this one, which is so cute. All of these are adorable. Anyway, I got this one, and I got one double page layout here. So we have that, and that's so cute. Okay, so there's that one. And we got this one. And one more. Hold on, I got 2 together. There we go. Yeah, so 4 altogether if you count, I guess if you count the double page as 1, and yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's see, this was using a ScrapRoom kit. It had this is called Bros Amazing, I think by Photo Play, possibly. I got this double page. Turned out really cute. I think this collection is a really cute for boys, honestly. So there's that. And then I love this. And I'm using a black background, which very, very rare for me, but it turned out to look really cool, I think. So there's that one. Now this, honestly, is just using up scraps, and I kind of Frankensteined the whole bottom. It's little pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 pieces all Frankenstein together to make that. But I fell in love with this, and this was a scrap, and I had this as a scrap from something else, and I guess the other side I had used for something. And I just thought, okay, we'll just make a layout. So that's what that was. This one is using the ScrapRoom kit, and I fell in love with this butterfly paper. So I fussy cut them for this layout, and this is a 2-pager. So there's that. And then I used the rest of that paper that I love for the top, and then the other rainbow paper for the bottom. So I was happy with what I used, because I think that was only, no, that was a couple pieces. So I have 1, 2, and then I have this black. And then pink. Okay, yeah, so probably a couple pieces of paper. Not bad. This one was done. It's just a base page. It's not embellished or anything. This was using my kit I was working on. More so, I guess, in the last 2 months than I did this month. But there's that. This is the first sketch that I've actually ever done, like, I guess besides the cherry on top sketch, but this one was like full on basically the same thing. I don't know if you can look at my little drawing or attempt at a drawing. Anyway, so yeah, I had 2 things going straight across all the way, and then 2 that went up on top and bottom that didn't go quite all the way. And then I had like 2 like 3.5, 4 piece section and another piece. Anyway, that's how that turned out. And this is using the ScrapRoom kit. Ooh, I don't know what collection of Cartabella, I think, from the feel of the paper, to be honest with you. Let's see. This one is using the ScrapRoom kit, and it was a base page, and I think I finished either putting stickers on it or picture or placeholders, something. This one I just finished today. This was working with a ScrapRoom kit. It was a spring pattern paper kit, and I think these were Cartabella, I'm thinking, from the view. And it was real cute. I really like this birdhouse pattern. So there's the second one I did. Here's the first one I did. And this one I was actually looking on a sketch from, Page Maps sketch or something like that. I saw somebody on Facebook had posted that link. So this was one of the sketches I saw. So I just grabbed up those papers and put this one together. I finished this one. I think I shared it before, but I added some stamping and some coloring. And it's cute. And then this one I started years ago, and I finally added some stamping, splatters, and finished it up. And maybe a title. Yeah. So there's that. That's all the layouts that I did for this month. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Let me know which layout is your favorite. I'd appreciate any comments on that. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye.